What's up guys, Double here, and today I'm bringing you guys my very first episode for this new series I'm just coming out with. Pretty much with this new series, what I want to try to do is I want to try help as many people as possible with different army composition setups and how I attack with them. So for example, today we're going to be using the BAM strategy attack, which consists of barbarians, archers, and minions. And for anyone who's actually not aware of this strategy attack, what it stands for is, of course, B for barbarians, A for archers, and M is for minions. Now, with this attack, I should also mention that a lot of people do like to split their archers and barbarians in half when it comes to equalizing them, or sorry, the quantity of them. So yeah, I do have a couple more archers than barbarians, but we're gonna go for a couple attacks here in this video and do a couple testers here and there and see how they go. So also I should mention that when it comes to your spells, I would highly recommend you bring 1 rage spell and 3 lightning spells. Now, I also do know that it's very popular that people do bring 4 lightning spells with this army composition setup, but you guys will see why I like to bring that 1 rage spell, because it really does come in handy. So let's go for our very first attack. Enough chit chat, let's just go for our raid here. With this first raid, this guy isn't really that advanced when it comes to his upgrades. It's just a, I don't know, average base, I guess you could say. So I think it's best we start off with this. What I do want to warn you with is that when it comes to using this army setup, you do want to focus in on taking out the wizard towers. That's your main enemy here. The rest, when it comes to cannons, the archer towers, and maybe even the air defenses, really doesn't matter that much. Of course, air defenses are also crucial because you do want to protect your minions. Yeah, you do want to take these out. So I'm going to do is I'm going to put down these 3 rage spells and take out 1 wizard tower, and also at the same time I'll take out an air defense. Even though it was level 1, it really didn't matter that much, but still does help out. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to put down a couple barbarians and archers here and there just to take out some of these outside buildings. Now, I also do want to point out that this guy does have clan castle troops, but don't worry. When you actually use this setup, you have so many barbarians and so many archers, they will take care of them. It doesn't even matter. Like I said, your main focus is just to keep your minions alive, because that's what's going to cause the most damage to this guy's base. So yeah, I'm going to use this rage spell here soon. As you guys can see, I do have a dragon in the clan castle, which did help out a lot, even though he got shot a couple times by the air defense, because I didn't even personally know I had one in my clan castle. So let's get started with deploying the minions. Everything is clear from the sides. Now I'm going to put down my rage spell in the very center, and look what happens here. All the minions are going crazy on this guy's base. This guy had no chance. Once these minions are under a rage spell, look what happens. Like, everything just gets taken out so fast, it's not even funny. So this is why I do like to bring 1 rage spell, because of that reason exactly. Now, like I said, some people do like to bring 4 lightning spells, 3 to take out an air defense, or perhaps a wizard tower, and also 1 extra one for clan castle troops. But like I said, I think the rage spell really does pay off in the end, because when they do get in the center there, they really do actually like rip apart everything, and this guy had no chance when it comes to defending his town hall or anything like that, since he does seem to be pushing for trophies. At least I think so. So yeah, we got that out of the way there. Now, with this setup, I should warn you that even though I do get 100% in all my battles here today with this video, you won't always get 100%. It's actually really easy to take out all the troops if the guy's defenses are high enough when it comes to their level. And you should usually at least get all the resources if you're a smart attacker. I should also mention, it's not like it's a promise you're going to get all the resources from the guy's base. But yeah, because I do have my archer queen, she's going to actually help save the battle here. I'm going to speed it up a little bit so you guys don't have to watch all this pointless breaking of walls and stuff like that. So yeah, she's just going to break through, take out that Tesla, and we are going to get 100%. But like I was saying, don't expect to get 100% on every base you attack with this army setup. It also depends what you have in your clan castle and all that. So yeah, that's just a warning. Anyways, let's go for our next attack here. This guy is Town Hall level 8 with a little bit better upgrades. He does have 2 wizard towers upgrading, so that's his fault. And yeah, I should also mention, if you guys are ever going to upgrade 2 splash damage buildings at the same time, well, then that's kind of a bad move, because then this is going to happen to your base. What's about to happen, pretty much. So what I'm going to do here is I want to take out this wizard tower on the bottom part here. It's level 6, and it will take out my minions very fast if I don't do this. So that's my main goal here, is I'm going to take it out, and by doing that, I'm going to put down a bunch of barbarians and archers down just to take out this town hall and have some of these outside buildings get out of the way. Now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to put down 3 lightning spells on that air defense, as you guys just saw me do that. I also took out a mortar, which is going to also help me protect some of my my tier 1 troops, which is of course the barbarians and archers. And also this guy does have clan castle troops, but don't worry, because you have so many archers and barbarians, they'll take them out really fast, like I mentioned in the last attack. Now, yeah, now that wizard tower is taken out of the way, I can start deploying pretty much all my troops now. Looking forward to putting down my rage spell here, and very soon actually, because I do have a P.E.K.K.A. in the clan castle. This might actually help out quite a bit, having a rage spell on me. So what I might do here is I'm going to put down the rage spell. I did kind of misplace it a tiny bit. I put it a little bit forward, like you always should when it comes to rage spell deployments, but yeah, my minions kind of went off to the side there. As you guys can see, they ventured down a little bit more from the rage spell, so that kind of failed, but not to worry, we're still in good hands with the situation we're in because of our P.E.K.K.A. mainly, and also my Archer Queen is doing a load of damage right now. Gotta say, the Archer Queen, I really do like upgrading her because she just gets better every single time I upgrade her, of course, so gotta love her, man. Anyways, now with this base, I should probably mention that normally I would call this sort of like a loss because we're out of minions and archers and all that, and the only thing that actually saved me in this battle was my P.E.K.K.A. As you guys will see, she takes out that archer tower and she's barely alive here, and she's just gonna smack down this cannon, and I'm pretty sure if that cannon killed my P.E.K.K.A., then it probably would have actually taken out some of the other troops, and I don't know if my minions would actually make it in time when it comes to the amount of time we have left. They are pretty slow when it comes to attacking, even though mine are level 5. Personally, not everyone has level 5 minions, so most people will actually run out of time because they're pretty slow attackers and not that high damage. So let's go for our very last raid here. I do have 10 wall breakers on me now, and if you guys actually didn't realize, in my last raid I did have 5 wall breakers, and it did seem to help out a little bit since I did have that P.E.K.K.A. on me. So yeah, I don't know, normally you shouldn't be bringing wall breakers with this strategy attack because it's strictly just to conserve elixir, I guess you could sort of say. I'm really not too sure. I just know for a fact that this army setup is extremely cheap when it comes to you know, the amount of elixir you spend, so it's really good in a sense that, you know, you save a lot of elixir. But besides that, I just want to kind of focus on the raid here. What I did here is I took out that archer tower, or sorry, not the archer tower, the wizard tower that was on the bottom part there, and I put another lightning spell that was on the wizard tower on the top part there. So what that actually did was it severely damaged that wizard tower, and that's exactly what we want. We want to do as much damage to these wizard towers as possible because that's our main enemy, of course. And I do want to mention that I got 2 witches in my clan castle, so that's pretty awesome because I don't actually have witches level 2 yet. I do have witches, but I don't want to use them until they're level 2 because level 1 really isn't worth it in my opinion. I'd rather have them get to level 2 first before I start using them, so that's a good side to this attack as well because I did have witches, which helped out a lot. You guys will see later on. Now I do want to mention that I did kind of screw up in this raid. As you can see, all my minions went on the bottom part there, which is not what I wanted. I wanted them to go in the center, but a good thing was that my barbarian king and archer queen did go in the very center, and they do have a lot of damage when it comes to damage per second, or damage per shot rather. So it's a good thing because then they're going to take out all the resources, and that's what we want because this guy had a lot of resources, and that's exactly what you want to go for when it comes to using this army setup. It's very cheap, and you can make this army composition setup very fast, and at the same time, if you know how to use it properly, then you get raids like this and pretty much just take out everything you want. So pretty awesome. I do love this army composition setup, guys. I would highly recommend it. It's probably one of my favorites actually, after the go-up strategy, which is my number 1, of course. And yeah, so I don't know, if you guys think you actually enjoyed watching this video and you think this might be an interesting attack, then definitely go check it out, or actually try it out rather. So when it comes to what you should be using, also just going to speed up the video here because I don't want this pointless footage to be played out on regular speed. Yeah, I should mention that when it comes to what you're actually going to be using, you should probably use what I'm using when it comes to the amount of barbarians and archers I'm using. When it comes to minions, I would use 40. Also, I do want to mention that was an intense raid. I got so many resources. That was pretty awesome. But yeah, with this army setup, I would recommend to bring about 40 minions. Now remember this, 40 minions. I would also bring about 5 to 10 wall breakers because they do really actually help out a lot. And I would also bring about 40 barbarians and the rest archers if you are going to be using this army setup. So that's actually going to wrap up this video, guys. I think my next video is going to be on the archer barbarian rush, which is going to be my next episode. Now I'm not saying that's going to be my very next video. I think what my next video is going to be is it's going to be my next episode, or I don't even know what episode we're on now. I think it's my episode 6 for my Road to Level 10 Heroes, because I do have a couple series running right now, so I want to try do a couple at the same time, not just focused on one. So that's pretty much it. Anyways, guys, I'm going to have to wrap this up. Hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, make sure to hit that like button down below. Helps me out a bunch, and that's it, alright? So peace, guys, and keep glashing.